I was sitting there playing Call of Duty, Black Ops 7, the beta version, and that was it. I was completely bored out of my mind. Then I got a notification from EA app telling me the Battlefield download is now available. I thought, let me just finish my Call of Duty game and download it quickly. But unfortunately, halfway through the game, it crashed my device. Yeah. Call of Duty doesn't just crash, no, it also freezes the whole device. I restarted the device, the game finished downloading, and I opened it. What? I have to wait for 300,000 people on the server? What the heck, but never mind. I was patient, hoping maybe this time the company was telling the truth and would keep their promise. After a bit of waiting, and a bit more waiting, and yet another bit of waiting, the menu appeared showing me different game modes, but I decided to jump straight into multiplayer. I entered my first game and I was just getting started. I looked up and someone killed me before I could even aim at him. I didn't even fire a shot. Suddenly the game lost connection and disconnected me. And as usual, that's nothing new for EA. This is just how they are. Their servers are terrible. I thought, no problem. I started again, and while the game was loading, I went to get a drink and came back. The game ended with 40 kills. Of course, I thought, that's it. I've become a Battlefield pro now, and I will be a streamer next. I thought I'd try another game, so I did, but this time I didn't get up. I kept sitting there waiting. I found out that the game was loading the rest of the players as bots. And here I was thinking I was a pro. I said, no, I'll change the server and join real people. I switched servers and joined another game, and it was really intense, but unfortunately, I only got 6 kills and 30 deaths. I thought, no problem, maybe it was just a one-off thing. So I ended up playing with people who had been playing Battlefield for a long time. I thought I'd see how the pros play. So I opened Shroud's stream and saw he got 40 kills and only died once. Every time he died, his teammates would revive him. I really liked that idea. I contacted all my friends I know, but none of them replied to me, so I had to go back in alone. But the problem here was that the game had issues for me. I don't know if other people had the same issues or not. There was a lot of smoke in the game. I couldn't see anything because of the smoke, from grenade smoke to explosion smoke to the smoke from buildings being destroyed. And as soon as the smoke clears, you get sniped from 200 meters away. What the heck is this? So I said, fine, I won't play tactically, I'll just go in directly and attack right away. You go anywhere and you find 4 campers just standing there. They're friends standing together just waiting for someone like me who has vision problems to show up. Anyway, the game itself has really intense glare, which affected my gameplay experience a lot. From the colors to the brightness and everything else. With how fast-paced everything is, I realized this isn't the place for me. I'm not a professional online player. I'm gonna go to what I've been waiting for 7 years, which is the offline mode, and experience the atmosphere of war that Battlefield always delivers in an epic way. At the beginning of the story, there's a scene that reminds me of Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 1, a conversation between the characters. It seemed like the game had an epic, grand story. But then it dragged me into pointless dialogues and over-the-top sacrifices that made no logical sense. Suddenly the end credits roll. What is this? Is this the story? You made an online training mode and thought this is supposed to be a story? This is the story I've been waiting for 7 years for? The graphics are nice and the environments look good, but there are no characters. It feels like Christopher Nolan directed it, but the script was written by a civil engineer. He didn't bother to create a single memorable character. The voice acting is very good, almost excellent. At least put some effort into the enemy AI. I can walk right next to an enemy and it's like he doesn't even see me. He takes cover behind a pillar thinking I can't see him. As for my team, that's a whole different story. You could literally say they're a team with absolutely no purpose and no impact on the events. And as you go along, nothing is really impressive. Of course, as usual with Battlefield, if this game had been made in the year 2000, the AI would have been better than this. Let's be serious for a moment. First of all, as an online game, it's pretty excellent, but it's not a huge breakthrough. There are a lot of mistakes, but that doesn't mean it's not quite enjoyable, especially since not all the maps are good. Basically, it's just the Cairo map and the Manhattan Bridge map. Of course, the map everyone waits for, which is Firestorm. Those are the best maps in the game. But what I was actually a bit suspicious about is that some of these maps really feel like they were originally just one map and then later split into 2, like Siege of Cairo and Sobek City. That would be a disaster. You guys are really taking the easy way out. You can't even make enough maps. You're splitting one map into 2 just so you can say you made maps that aren't too big. And at the same time, you get to say you made a lot of maps. Not to mention, there are a lot of maps that give an advantage to defense over offense and vice versa. As for the gameplay, you're literally in a marathon running around not knowing where to go. The pace of the game is so fast that sometimes it actually gets boring. Sometimes kills happen extremely quickly, and other times you empty an entire magazine and the player doesn't die. And over time, I realized this was due to a server issue with registering hits. As for the story, don't even get me started. It's practically non-existent. The story is so boring and shallow, it's not what you'd expect from a big game like Battlefield. The graphics are the one aspect that deserves a 10 out of 10. Honestly, a lot of effort and money went into them, and the destruction system is outstanding. Yes, it was tweaked from the beta version. It's no longer full destruction like what was shown. Now it's more partial, similar to previous installments. As for the audio, it was excellent as well. In short, the game is good, but it's not the groundbreaking leap that all the hype makes it out to be. I don't really know why that is. It went back to its roots and didn't introduce anything new, but that's actually positive. Maybe what's next will be better.
And that's it for today's video. If you like it, don't forget to hit like button, subscribe, and tell me in the comments what you think about Battlefield 6. Thank you for watching and peace.